Hey, welcome to another live. I'm on a roll. I want to clean my. I should have did this before I went live, but let me use my shirt and clean this. Oh, Lord. Talk about the ghetto. I'm so sorry. I told you I would be checking in with you today, and as much of the ADF challenge as possible. And so here we are. What did I label this? I labeled this video. What is it? Something about self-sabotage? I literally just created the video. Okay. Avoid self-sabotage on your weight loss journey. Hi, Lashonda. Yes, go ahead and tap the like button for me. I appreciate you. So let's check in. Today is day 1. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. This video is meant to be a distraction for you because 7 p.m. happens to be the bewitching hours for the fridge, the pantries, and all other self-sabotaging tools. It starts at this time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm here to distract you for as long as you need to be. Um, my children are not here, and so I have time today. Thank you. Oh, and Happy New Year. Happy 2024. God bless you made it. A lot of people didn't. Give thanks. That is an amazing thing. You can give thanks by saying you made it this far without eating food, eating under 50 calories. You drank water. You didn't pass out. You didn't do anything too hectic. That's how you could give thanks, by completing this 36-hour challenge, okay? Wagwan Ruas. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you. The hair is hairing. You already failed, Lashonda? Oh, uh, I'm doing great. Yeah, the waves will come, but they do go. That's how waves are. They're up and down. Self Love says they almost gave up on the first day while sharing out family dinner. Yes, autopilot is real. Be careful. Almost fumbled, but a little lick of salt kept me going. Beautiful. Do you have an Instagram or anyone without a Facebook? If not, will you stay active? Yeah, I will more than likely be doing nightly lives, more than likely throughout this entire challenge. I could already tell because I'm on this challenge with you guys already. I could already tell I've lost some inflammation. My face looks a lot more lean in the camera tonight. Like, I don't look as puffy as I did previously. So I could already tell sculpting is happening. Yay, me. Let's continue. And I love this for us because, like, we're all seeing, like, we're all in this together. So read the chat, talk to each other, ask me questions so I could say it out loud so you can refer back to this video as needed. We're keeping each other company. Um, if not, yeah, Facebook is the only thing I have as far as group accountability goes. You know, just create a fake profile and join the group. Have a picture. I really don't like it when people join the group without a picture. It's giving stalker weird vibes, and it is a private group. So if you are joining, have a picture. Yes, you're welcome, Amanda. This is a welcome distraction because it's this time of the night that, like, people fall off. Okay. You just started your hunger pangs, have some hot water. Hot water is delicious, I promise you. You don't even need any lemon, just hot water. Hot water soothes something like no other. It is so satisfying. Hot water. You don't even need a tea bag. You don't need any stevia. Hot water in a cup, satisfyola. Okay? Had a little creamer in my coffee, that's okay. Drinking sparkling water now, that's groovy. I don't like sparkling water. I hate carbonated drinks. But I drink it because it has flavor. I never liked soda, so thank God. I failed when my son gave me a brownie bite. His grandpa, Jennifer, was the brownie bite more than 50 calories? You could still keep going. Listen, as I said, if you fumble the bag on your fast day, continue. You could either just keep going with the fast or you just continue with low carb, but don't just throw it down the drain. Okay. Continue with doing low carb, and then your feast day tomorrow will be low carb as well. It's not a punishment, it's just to make sure that you are using up your glucose stores so you can tap into those good fat stores. Okay. My first day was seamless. I love that for you, Josie in UK. You're gonna do 75 soft. That sounds good. I like that for you. Is ADF going to be part of 75 soft? Because I know you have to have like a protocol or something. But so far so good from Myra. I will also be going to bed early because ain't nothing else to do if you can't eat. You love the sister locks. Thank you. They're micro locks. I can't trademark them, but yeah, she's cute. I thought I would. Yeah, it's giving cute. I can't wait for it to like grow out a little bit. The reason I always have it tucked behind my ears is because the crown of my head grows so much shorter, like it's so much slower than the rest of my hair. So I have like a weird shape going on if I don't tuck it. It's a hot mess if I let these pieces out from behind my ear. So as soon as I'm mature enough to, I will be shaping my locks. I have no problems cutting my hair into a shape that I enjoy. That's why a lot of people fall off their natural hair journey is because they're living with a shape they don't enjoy. They don't enjoy their hair. They don't like the shape. Like, cut your hair until you get to your length. Enjoy it. Um, your stronghold is stronger than I thought. Yes, so's the devil. I surprisingly haven't had any hunger pains. That if you haven't had any hunger pains, that means that you are either um like well stabilized in your blood sugar. So that's really good for you. Or you have had so much food the previous day that you're full, you're still full, which is what I'm kind of yeah. I'm satisfied. Well, I'm used to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So like day one is fine for me. The next fast day, we'll see. That's when we start like feeling it because now you're gonna really start using up your fat stores. And that's a different feeling. Okay, okay, okay. Only tea and lemon water. I love that for you, TT. I found a way to deal with the waves today. I chose another sensation doing reflexology on myself. I love that. Take it easy on your fast days. Did anybody go walking today? Did anybody do any stretching, yoga, Pilates? Did you do any kind of movement today? I ran with my kids. Like, I went outside and played. We had an hour of play. My son loves it when I chase them. So I walked. Then when I felt like I could catch him, I did a sprint. Couldn't catch him, walked again. He got his guards down. I did another sprint. So that's the games I was playing today for a good hour, and it was great. I feel fine. Um, Colleen, I couldn't do the ADF challenge today because of medical issues, but I'll start tomorrow if I get a really bad migraine, if I don't eat, but I'll do my best on this challenge. That's okay, Victoria. Honestly, um, if you want to join the challenge, just join us on the same day. So tomorrow is feast day. You could do a low carb day just to start and then join us on the next fast day. But if you really want to like start a fast, but I would love if we could all remain on the same days. Like I love when we're all together and then we could discuss and chat together. So, if you want to do a low carb feast day tomorrow, that's awesome. That's okay. I did 16.8 last week. ADF Friday night. Ooh, we love that. Doing 75 soft too. Tell me what y'all doing in 75 soft. What are the rules? Tell me. Okay, so you're incorporating ADF for your eating plan. Okay, that's awesome. I'm still hanging in there, fighting a few hunger pains. Water fasting today. Had coffee with creamer. I'm still good with no pains. Did some yoga from Cami, walking from Sheila. Walked around Walmart. That is my favorite pastime. Walking in Walmart and Marshalls. Walking in Marshalls with no time restrictions is my favorite pastime. Baseball hoop, walking in Marshalls. Yes. To me, Marshalls is like in real life Amazon. And there's nothing I love more than, you know, rummaging the aisles of Marshalls. I say Marshalls because that's like, it's literally like stone's throw away from me. So there's that. Went and okay, I worked out this 1 hour of cardio. Awesome. When we do cardio on our fast days, we're using up those glucose stores. The faster you use up the glucose, the quicker you'll be able to tap into fat. And fat is what we want gone up from around our livers, from around our waistline, from our cheeks, from our arms, Okay. High intensity workout. Love that for you. Went to the gym, treadmill for an hour. Okay. You did strength training today. The biggest reason I didn't want strength training for this challenge is because it's 7 days and strength training means muscle building and it has the tendency to counteract what you see on the scale. So that's the biggest reason why, because people like, listen, if I'm doing this for a week, sustain like not eating every other day, I want to see something on the scale. And sometimes when you are doing weight training, strength training, it's gonna counteract that loss. So of course you'll look fitter. Of course you look fitter. We want our dream body. I love strength training. But just for the challenge, just so you get the most bang for your buck, I didn't put it as part of the challenge, and I kind of didn't want to, just so you can truly see fat and water loss. And then once you lose the weight, then pick up some weights. You need to weight train. Weight training is for all. Uh, if you're a senior citizen, you should be weight training. Everybody should be doing some form of resistance training, but I just didn't incorporate it for the challenge, okay? Just so you could get the most bang for your buck when you step on the scale. I stepped on the scale today. I almost forgot. Like I almost went through the day without um getting on this scale. And you know what it had the audacity to tell me? The scale is like I'm 194. I'm 194. I was 194. We're not claiming it anymore. Um, Hopefully by day 7, I'll be back into the 180s. We'll shoot for 188. Yeah, I don't, let's see. 188 sounds good. It's okay. It's okay. I'm bloated, it was that time of the month. I had ramen last night. It's okay. It's okay. I don't feel any kind of way because guess what? It's leaving. It's not going to be here for long. So I started 194. I hope to get like to 188. That'd be nice. Yeah, that's like what, 6 pounds? Even if I get to 189, that'd be 5 pounds. If I could lose 5 pounds in this week, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And then seeing that, guess what it's gonna do? If you see like, some good movement on the scale, you're going to keep going. So, you know, there it's just 36 hours. I know it sounds long, but there are things to do to like prevent sabotage. So if you have time, go ahead and, reflect on the year that passed in a journal entry. Okay, you want to start talking to yourself. One of the healthiest things I started doing was talking to myself through journaling. I got it off my brain, put it onto paper. What that does is it's energy transference. Energy transference, when you overthink, that brings? It's stress. You know what stress brings? Emotional eating. You know what emotional eaters do? They eat too much to satisfy some void within them that they could have had satisfied through therapy, through church, prayer, journaling, talking to a friend, a loved one that's trusted. All of these things could be managed, but we choose to suppress our feelings, ruminate all day about nonsense, and then eat like 4 or 5 donuts because we're sad. It doesn't have to be that way, okay? It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to do anything nowadays. Every There's a solution for every God Almighty problem in the world at this point. Nobody should have an excuse for why they are stuck anywhere at any time. There's too many solutions. There's too much access. There's too much um we're just privy to so much for us to be stuck. It's not necessary. It's really not necessary. And, you know, I'm a person, although I'm working on like, my femininity and asking for more help and being a receiver, I don't I don't like victims. I it like victims turn me off too bad. Like vict victim narratives, victim stories, the woe is me. Like I'm the friend you go to if you want to like solve something. Don't come to me like looking for an ear. I'm probably not the one because I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do about it? I, I, I don't So you just wanted to vent. Do I look like a therapist? I'm not a therapist. I'm not a therapist, my love. Like if you came to me, that means you want to find some way to solve this because I can't be the one to hear you complaining about how your man doesn't love you 15 times a month. I'm me, not me, Barbara. Okay. I have to be the one that's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's set up a plan. Let's do a solution. You could start here and then go up from there. Victim narratives don't work over here. So if you follow me, you should be expecting a certain type of delivery at this point. Although I am loving, I'm empathetic. Why are my hands so dry? This is like disgraceful. Oh my god. you know, I'm that kind of person, but I'm a straight shooter, and we gotta find a way to fix it. We gotta. I'm Olivia Pope in it. I'm sorry. Okay. I will learn this year, though, to be much more of a listener than an advice giver. But on YouTube, no, it ain't here. Not on YouTube. We give advice here. Okay. So we're avoiding self sabotage. All right. If you find yourself an emotional eater, there's solutions to that, and you could Google it. We could work around it. There's a group, the ADF group, in the description box. You can access that, vent there. You don't have to give your life story, but if there's something bothering you, go ahead and throw it in the group. You'll be surprised how many people are experiencing it too, or actually went through that and had a solution for that. You know, You don't have to be alone. And that's why I'm building a community for women that are sick of themselves, like I was, sick of themselves, okay, want better for themselves, deserve better, and want to go through the world feeling as empowered and as attractive as they'd like to be. Okay. You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be curvaceous. You don't have to be an hourglass. You don't have to be a bombshell, but you do need to be at your best self. You need to be at your best self because that's when you start the confidence. It's all about confidence, ladies. It's all about confidence. So, whatever body size that is, whatever dress size that is, whatever that looks like to you, whether it's how you looked in high school or how Felicia looks down the block or how a celebrity looks, whatever inspires you to get up and do it, that's what you should be doing. Why not? You deserve. You deserve it. You deserve to be empowered and feel confident so you could start saying things like, no. That's a complete sentence. No. Some people feel like, oh, God, if I say no, they won't love me. Okay. That's okay. Because love shouldn't be conditional like that. You should have boundaries. Confident people have boundaries. And that's why I'm so gung ho about you becoming your best self, because there'd be a lot less low self esteem women walking around here. I want you to feel your best self. My best self came after I exited this BS of a relationship. And I just like, I feel like I would never do that to myself ever again. Okay. I've leveled up so much. All right. So if this speech wasn't enough incentive for you to get through this 36-hour fast, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Um, let's see what else we talking about. Took our 2-year-old to the park. We played outside 1,000 hours. Oh, we okay. Ooh, that's great. Good for you, Amanda. The air bike for 30 minutes. We love to see it. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about eating because tomorrow is feast day, so we're going to prepare for that. Yes, I am locking my hair. My hair is technically locking. But I finished a 4-day egg fast yesterday and lost 8 pounds. Fasting today for the challenge. A little hunger pain, but we got this. Um, yeah, if you experience hunger after a 4-day fast, that's real hunger because eggs really don't have that many calories. How did you start doing a long fast? I tend to always be hungry. I'm at my healthy BMI. Okay, so if you check out yesterday's live, I talked about the ways I prepare for a 36-hour fast. But since I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. My body is used to going for periods of time without eating. I started off by doing 16/8 for like months and months and months, like practically 8 months. Then I tried OMAD for a month, and then eventually went to ADF, which is a 36-hour fast roughly. The biggest I guess my biggest tips would be the night before, have like a low carb dinner. I didn't do that because I love like rice was life. Hashtag rice is life. Um, but now that I don't have as much influence around me, I'm able to like have a low carb dinner prior to a fast day that will stabilize the blood sugar. Okay, so you don't have spikes. So that's a good idea. Um, have cardio at the top of the day, use up more of that blood sugar. Okay. And I'm trying to think of my top three: low carb dinner, cardio, and coffee. Coffee is an appetite suppressant. Um, yeah, those are my top 3. How to break a plateau. If you've been doing ADF and you find yourself plateaued, I never plateaued, I just stopped, like, and that's when, you know, I gained back some weight. But if you're breaking a plateau after a period of ADFing, like you didn't stop ADFing and you're like, okay, I've been at this weight for a period of time. It's time to start now working on the diet. Um, Even more so than exercise. Yes, exercise helps, but like exercise can be walking and just be as effective. It's time to start cleaning up your diet if you are on a plateau. So you can never hurt yourself by slashing carbs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am I'm not a keto lover or any kind of Atkins or but like if you could replace rice with cauliflower rice, which is what I've been doing, um, have complex carbohydrates instead of overnight oats, you could have chia seeds. Like chia seeds are low carb and good. Have like a chia seed pudding. It's those kind of simple swaps. Like you don't have to go low carb for real, but like swapping out those carbs is a good idea. Um, Watch out for cereal and those kind of things. Don't eat that. Be careful of high calorie, high sugar fruits. I think that's the biggest reason why I can never be keto. I love fruits. Like I love fruits. Something about when the fruit hits your system, like it goes on your taste bud, down your esophagus, and into your gut. Like I feel enlightened. I will like the fact that people are giving up a whole no, no, it could never be me. I'm sorry, it could never be me. I love fruits, and if it's summer and you want me to pass watermelon, it's a no. It's a no. I'm too Caribbean for that. Sorry. Um, First fasting of the year. I'm proud of you. Okay, in 2024, we are getting rid of the victim mindset. Absolutely. We are no victims because there are too many solutions. Desmond, are you oh, hi Desmond. It's so rare to have like gentlemen in the group. Hi. Love the unity of the community. I'm so happy for you. Carly Lapp, I was doing so well. I lost 40 pounds and had an autoimmune flare up. I was put on steroids within 2 weeks, gained 8 pounds. Now that I'm off steroids, I'm trying to get out of the funk. Yeah, steroids will blow you up in no time. But I'm glad you're okay, Carly. And I'm surprised the fasting didn't help with your autoimmune flare up because I was thinking that too when I was like overweight. I was having like what I thought was an autoimmune thing, and then I just ended up fasting and it went away. But of course, refer to your doctor because I am not one. Yeah, let's find the light at the end of the tunnels. Yep, you're right, Sabrina. Are those Microlocks? Yes, they are. I'm a Microlock cutie. It's Megan Good for me. Megan Good is goals. Goals. You know who my body crush right now? I have 3 of them, but in third place is Lori Harvey, second place is Nicole Murphy, and first place. I don't want to hear no backlash. No backlash of this human will be tolerated in this group. I will block you. It's Megan the Stallion, okay? Megan the Stallion, she's 5'10 like me, and she's been getting it in at the gym. I don't care what no broke Dusty has to say about her or accuse her of. And yes, he deserves all 10 years at me. Yes, ladies, join the group. Yes, join the group. I almost self-sabotaged earlier, had a cup of water with yeah, I just actually had that before I came on the live. I had some water with the psyllium husk powder mixed in. And apparently it's intermittent fasting friendly and it's Practically no calories because it's not absorbed by the system. It just goes through you. Do you get pain in your breast because of fibroids? I haven't. No. You have to fuel well to fast well. Absolutely. If you undereat on your feast days, your fast days will be a struggle. A struggle. Um, although you could pull from your fat reserves, you still need energy to power you through like 2 days. So don't undereat or you will feel faint. The biggest reason I used to track during the early periods of ADF was to make sure I was not under eating. Okay. When do we start fasting for this year, please? 2 days, day one. So if you want to start the challenge, the document, the free download is in the description box. The link to the ADF group is in the description box. And also, I have a bunch of links to some supplements and such that I love. And if you click them, they are Amazon affiliate links. So I will get a small commission through them if you want to support them. If not, I understand. Spaghetti squash is a good pasta replacement. Absolutely. I think that's better than zucchini because zucchini, like, it's like too wet. What do you think about Ozempic? That's so funny. People. Okay. So here's what I think about Ozempic. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Ozempic. I'm not mad at Wegovy. I'm not mad at semaglutides. I'm not mad at Roe. I'm not mad at any of it. Okay. Um, you can't be mad at it because obesity, the people, for one, the doctors are prescribing it to these people. That means they need it, right? So you can't be mad at them. For two, the people that are mad that all these people are on Ozempic, um, which are primarily diabetics, not type 1, but the type 2 diabetics. They they usually were obese or are obese, which is a disease. And to prevent more type 2 diabetics, we got to do something about the obesity crisis. And if it's a semi-glutide, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. We got to do something about this obesity epidemic. We have to do something about this obesity epidemic. It's an epidemic. I don't care if you think it's cheating. I don't mind if you think it's a short way or shortcut. Okay. It's a step in the right direction. And you should be happy for anybody that is trying to change their life for the better. Because there's people that just eat and eat and eat themselves into an early grave and tax the healthcare system. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Ozempic. Okay. The shortage, it'll get better. There's a shortage of most things, and guess what? They replenish it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. You tell me what you think about Ozempic, but I'm not mad at it. How could I be mad at something that's improving people's lives? That's weird. Whether you have type 2 diabetes or obesity, like both are diseases. If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at the doctor that's prescribing it because it's not like some back alley drug that you could like pay the dealer to like give you a top up. No, they're they're being prescribed it. Um, taking your advice. Been resisting my hair today. It's really past the time. Yeah, this morning my daughter got up cooking bacon. Even though I don't eat bacon, it was just the smell. But I'm loving me. Yeah, doing your hair, doing your nails, doing your feet are some of the best ways to pass time on your fast day. Like something about focusing on something for a good period of time is just really cathartic, painting is all like painting, whether it's your nails or a canvas, your house, like painting feels good. It's I guess I would equate it to soothing. It's soothing. If you could do anything soothing on your fast day, you'll have an easier fast day. And that's why I said fasting with kids, like especially if you have a bunch of kids running around, well, it's not easy. Anything that puts you like raises your cortisol, puts you in a stressful situation, dealing with somebody that's dumb for a living, is going to raise your cortisol and make fasting harder. It's going to. So anything that's soothing, such as like, twisting your hair, plucking your eyebrows, doing your cuticles, something that's, just mindless almost, pretty much mindless, you can't go wrong with it. Um, I, the live check-in, I do put it at 7 p.m. I really do. Um, I But I don't like to lock it in at 7 p.m. because I'm not that dependable. Come on. But yeah, for the most part, it'll be at 7 p.m. Yeah. I knew it was Meg because I watched a short about her. Yes, Meg is my listen. I'm 5'10". If I could find a 5'10" hottie that's busting her ass in the gym, I'm with it. What do you think of PSMF? I don't know what that is. What is that? Electrolytes got me through fasting. That is very helpful. Teaching myself to crochet. Yes, that is a good one. Crocheting is very peaceful. I used to crochet. I only know one pattern till this day. Coloring is fun. My mom, she has this coloring app on her iPad. Um, Happy Color or something like that. She's on it for hours. This woman is like, and she has her stylist. Like goes through stylist because like the tip is rubber. She be on it so long the rubber rubs out. I'm like, ma'am, we need to get you another hobby. 36-hour fasting on day one done. Fareed, are you in like Australia? Because I still have time to go. Okay, so let's talk about tomorrow. Is feast day. Okay, feast day. So today, what you should have done today should have been prep day for your feast tomorrow. You should have gotten food. You're in Malaysia, beautiful. You should have gotten your food ready for tomorrow. You should have gotten your food ready for tomorrow. Do not go into feast day unprepared, especially if you're a newbie. Okay. When you wake up tomorrow, more than likely you will not be hungry. You won't be ravenous. You won't like tonight you'll be doing is dreaming about what you're gonna have when you wake up. And I'm gonna have the biggest stack of pancakes. And oh, I want all the eggs. And you swear, like tonight you're planning, you're plotting. And then tomorrow you're gonna wake up and be like, oh, I guess I'll have some tea or something. You won't even be hungry. But when you do decide to eat, or when the hunger hits you, you want to have something good on hand. And cooking it while hungry, quote unquote hungry, is not a good idea. Okay. You want something where you could just open the fridge, put in the microwave or heat up and eat. Okay. Whether that is a bag of salad, a can of tuna, some rice and chicken that you meal prepped, you batch cooked, whether that is some like what are those frozen meals that you have in the freezer? Prepare yourself, okay? Do not just wing it. It's not going to be successful. Okay? Tomorrow I have some vegetables, I have some cauliflower rice. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love like cooked up sardines. If you wonder why my skin is so nice, I love me some sardines. Like sardines. Sardines are so good to me. I like to get the skinless, boneless kind, and it is Spanish style. I forgot the brand, but I get it from Walmart. It's the Spanish style sardines, and it comes with like cut up carrots and peppers in it. It's so good. And what I do is like heat it up. Maybe I'll put some tomatoes in it, cook it up, and I'll have it with my cauliflower rice. I use all the oil that's in it. It's pure olive oil, so it's not soybean oil. Soybean oil is the devil. Vegetable oil is the devil. Canola oil is the devil. Okay, if you're going to use cooking oils, use butter, full fat. Um, you know, butter. Use butter because guess what? Your body recognizes what butter is. It doesn't know what hydrogenated cottonseed oil is. Okay, that's inflammatory. Your knees are going to swell up. Your knuckles are going to get swollen. You can use ghee, use grapeseed oil if you are high heat cooking. There's, of course, olive oil, or you can use water to saute. You don't need oil all the time. You don't need oil all the time, especially to saute vegetables. Steam them suckers. Put it in a big old wok, and as you know, the water dries up, pour a little bit more water on it. It's called water sauteing. You don't always need oil for everything. But I encourage healthy fats because fats keep you full. Fats keep your skin nice and plump and moist. Okay, we don't want to look sucked out and dry. We want to look plump. And when that low fat trend was going on, everybody just looked suck out and maga and dry. You know why? Because fat is what the epidermis loves. Okay, vitamin E and all that. You've been dreaming about trail mix? That's how you know you're hungry. When you start dreaming about broccoli, let me know. When you start dreaming about your mouth just being on some carrots, baby carrots, I can't wait to dig into some. Oh, that's how you know you're like, okay, something's happening when you start craving health. That's a beautiful thing. When you start craving health, it's working. You're on the right track. All right. You still have a little ways to go because trail mix. When you start craving like a nice head of cauliflower, you're on the right track. um, so yes, prepare. So I'm gonna have that. I also have some bagged salad I might have for dinner. So for breakfast, I'm going to have an overnight oats. I'm gonna have overnight oats with like a seed mix mixed in. Put some frozen fruits in it. I'm going into the office tomorrow, so I won't be as active as I was today. Um, so I'll mostly have my breakfast and my lunch in the office. I'm going to bring some nuts, some peanuts. I like snacking on peanuts just on the ride home. And then when I get home, I could have the salad. I don't like having salads for dinner. That like makes me angry. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Something about salads for dinner makes me angry. I feel like it's like a jip, like I like a gypped. I feel like salads are just like a lunch, so I might have to rethink that. But I have to eat that salad because it's been there a little too long. So you need to plan out what you're having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, even your dessert. Plan it out. You have time. You have time, and in this state where you have control, and start thinking about these things. That's one thing when you are fasting. You have time to like plot and plan what you're going to eat because you can't wait to eat. In this stage, you can't wait to eat. So start plotting and planning. What am I having for breakfast? What am I having for lunch? What am I having for dinner? What are my snacks? And then kind of calculate the calories for that. Make sure it's at least at least 2,000 calories. Do not eat under 2,000 calories. Do not eat under 2,000 calories. I don't care who you are, especially on like a feast day. It's called a feast, like feast. So as I said before, go to a calorie calculator. I think there's one called caloriecalculator.net, but whatever calorie calculator, okay? Go to that and put your stats, your age, how active you are, all of that. Make sure you get one that gives you your weight loss calories, your weight maintenance calories, and your weight gain calories. Make sure it has one that has all three. And your calorie guideline will be between your weight maintenance and your weight gain calories. Okay, eat between that range. Weight maintenance and weight gain. Okay, and that calorie range should be more than sufficient for you to feel fueled and ready for 2 days. So you have the day you're eating and your fast day. Okay, so that's just kind of my rule of thumb. If you're just coming in, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. That would make me happy. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Can we go live and eat our first meal together? Boo thing. Nobody got time for that. But that's cute. I like that. I'm scared to go in the kitchen. You shouldn't be scared. You run things, Vidika. You run things. Food don't run you. Okay? Food does not run you. You look in that fridge and watch it look you back in the eye and be like, "What? I'm not scared of you. Who are you? I run this. I run my body. I run my taste buds. I run my actions." Okay? Conquer the kitchen. That's what this challenge is going to teach you so much about yourself. And that's why I say ADF changed my life because I learned all kind of discipline. I learned all kind of self-control. I conquered binge eating. I conquered emotional eating because when you don't have food to comfort you, like what do you do with yourself? You got to deal with it. Like you either cry it out, you call somebody, you ruminate in your brain, but you don't have food to run to comfort you. And that's just like, something a lot of us aren't even aware of, like how much food is covering you. Like how much of a comfort blanket food is. I learned all of that. I learned all of that doing ADF. And you're going to learn a lot about yourself during these 7 days. And that's why I said if you could conquer what you put into your mouth, there's not a damn thing in this world that you can't do. If you can master what you put into your mouth, the world is your oyster. Who can tell you no? And if they tell you no, then you have the confidence to up and go somewhere else that will tell you yes. We love that for you. We love that for you. So if today is not the day that you could go into the kitchen, make it be the next day. Be like, okay, what you got for me today? The kitchen don't run things over here. I run the kitchen. I pay the light bills. Oh, snap them all over some sardines tomorrow. Welcome to the club. Renee said, my hubby got jokes. He brought me my dinner, a cup of water and salt. A cup of water and salt. He is hilarious. You know what though? Although it's jokes, it's also support. Like, if you told him you were doing this and he brought you like a plate of food, I would be so mad. I'd be like, "Didn't I tell you that I was doing this? Like, what?" So that's really that it's funny and it's also like telling of who he is. I love that for you, Renee. That's really y'all now that you bring that up, tell me in the comments um so today's a fast day for you. Did you tell your family and if so, are they supportive of it? Did you have any pushback? Did you have any people like what? I'm curious and tell me. Are you experiencing any pushback or no non-support with this decision of fasting? Because I know that's a big one. People be like, people will feel like you're doing too much. Like you don't have to do all of that. Like why? To lose weight? Yeah, like it hasn't worked before, so that's what I'm trying to do is lose weight. So yeah, maybe this is what I need to do. People out here cutting their stomach and making it smaller. I don't see nobody talking about you need to do all of that. Does ADF affect your hormones? Abso-freaking-lutely. A lot of people think like a lot of people forget that our entire body, our entire body, talking into the microphone, our entire body runs on hormones. Okay. Um, every action that's taken place in our body runs on hormones. Um, and when you fast, you give the body a chance to do something called autophagy. And autophagy is the process of cell renewal and recycling and revival and just renewing. And it gives the body something else to do other than processing food. So all of a sudden, your body has a chance to clean up itself, regulate hormones. It's a massive hormone regulator. Women especially, like we're hormonal creatures. Like men, they run primarily on testosterone. We run on testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen. So, and those are just our sex hormones. Those are just the sex hormones. So, there's cortisol and the thyroids and all kind of stuff. So, when your body has a chance to do something such as regulate hormones due to fasting, yeah, it's a big thing in fasting communities. Like your body has a chance to just regulate. So, fasting absolutely affects your hormones. If you're a woman, you could look into fasting for women. There's a time of the month where you probably shouldn't fast, or you shouldn't fast as long as 36 hours. It's primarily the week before your menstrual, but if you're a non-menstruating woman, you don't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, feel free to Google that. That's why a lot of women, oh my God, did I tell y'all keto got me pregnant? Like keto, because keto regulates your hormones. My method just didn't work, and I got all the way pregnant. And I had my second son. Keto got me pregnant because it regulated my hormones. So fasting also does the same thing. I did my fast. I'm going to sleep. All right. Sweet dreams, Allie. Literally made my overnight oats earlier on for breakfast later today. I assume that's the UK and Chile, and 2-year-old son nearly nearly met me. Okay. Thankfully, my cup of tea saved me. Um, yeah, prepare your food for tomorrow, guys. Okay. Ooh, we got so many comments. It's day one. I'm day one. It's over at 4 p.m. I started, oh, 4 p.m. tomorrow. I started late. All right. I'm proud of you, Mecca. So proud of my first fast. Congratulations, Octavia. You're not making your salads right then, darling. I just don't like cold food at night. Like it doesn't feel satisfying to me. I would have a warm salad, like a Buddha bowl. That feels good to me. But just like cold food and then going to bed just doesn't hit right. That's why a lot of people drink tea before bed because it's soothing. Like, why would I want a cold ass salad? And maybe if I had like warm vegetables in a bowl. You can add sardines to your salad. I sure do. And all that oil, and then I sprinkle some apple cider vinegar on top. I sure do. I took a nap in the afternoon. Yes, I be napping on fast days. And now I'm wide awake and it's nearly 1 a.m. here in London. Lord have mercy. And it's not even better because like fasting insomnia is real. Sorry. What can I eat during feasting day? Honestly, feasting day, the world is your oyster. Honestly, if you had a full day of fasting, you can eat what you like. I did. I ate what I wanted during my true ADF journey. And when I say true ADF, I mean like when I was ADFing for real, like day every other day fasting for months at a time. Like that's what I call true ADF. Not like, oh, 3 days here and then a half a day here. No, I was true ADFing. When I was true ADFing on the days that it was feast day, I had whatever the hell. I was living off frozen chicken patties for some reason. I don't know why. Two frozen chicken patties with a whole bunch of hot sauce was my jam on feast day. And I would have it multiple times a day. Was it good for me? No. Um, but it's what I craved and I ate it. We're now focusing so much on the diet. The only time where you should like be worried about what you eat is if you messed up your fast day. So if you mess up your fast day, if you accidentally eat on fast day and you want to finish out the day eating, like it has to be low carb and the next day it has to be low carb. But if you have a nice pure 36-hour fast and I'm proud of you, enjoy. Enjoy your feast day. I feel like I'm coming down with sore throat and I'm just not okay with it. Like literally while I'm sitting here, all of a sudden it's like I'm mad. I'm mad. It's time to reapply some oils. I didn't even come on here with my lip gloss. But yeah. But I'm loving the questions you guys are asking. Okay. Cause we got time today. We got time today. We got time today. My time is up at 3 p.m. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year. Some people are already in day 2 of the new year. Yes, this is your year, Camille. All it takes is day 1. Like you could turn one day into day 1. Any day of any time and any point of your life, you could turn one day into day 1 on anything you choose. But especially if weight is something that you've been battling your in majority of your life or, for a long time, I think this is a great way to do it. I think alternate day fasting. And I'm a person that I have poor self control, but I was able to do this. So my calorie deficit is 1700. I use my Fitness Pal app and eating 1700, but weight loss. Weight is not decreasing because you're eating too low. That's why. The lower you eat, the more your body thinks it's in starvation mode. Okay, and it's gonna try to hold on. It's gonna try to hold on because it thinks you're in a famine. So that's why you have to feed it properly so you have like a good and when you put your calories so low too, when you put your calories so low, the threshold is also really low. So now you'd have to go to 1600 and 1500 and 1400 just You don't have like just have a good amount of calories. Let your body knows that it's getting a good amount of calories. It doesn't have to worry because 1700 is low for a regular adult on a daily basis, much less a alternate day fasting adult, you know? But if you give your body enough nourishment on your feast day, okay, if you give your body enough nourishment on a feast day, it doesn't have to worry. All it has to do now is adjust for this new eating pattern this human is putting it through. So that's another thing that you need to do. If you are alternate day fasting and you want to succeed, you need to alternate day fast. And what that means is if you say you're doing this protocol and you want results out of it, you got to do it every other day. You can't do it on Monday, do it on Wednesday, half a day Friday, and then think about it on Sunday, and then maybe on. No, because what happens is your body needs to become used to the pattern. Your body is very smart. Your body is the smartest thing you'll ever encounter. It's going to be like, huh, this human keeps eating every other day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on the ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone. I'm going to hold off on the ghrelin, which usually comes in waves throughout the day because I'm so used to this human feeding us multiple times a day. I'm going to hold off on that, or I'm at least going to slow it because I know not to expect food at this time anymore. Eventually, after a week, the body's going to be like, oh, okay, I'm not hungry on fast day because I know I ate yesterday and I'm not going to eat today. So I shouldn't expect anything today. So I don't need to send any hunger signals. I don't need to because this human is not going to feed me today. But tomorrow, I'm going to shoot up those hunger signals because I should be expecting food tomorrow. And this human should be giving me a quantity of calories tomorrow. So then she'll know with the signals I'm sending her, it's time to eat. But if your body doesn't know what to expect, it's all over the place, it's up and down, it's half on Monday and Tuesday and maybe Thursday, it's not going to give you the results you want. That's why this challenge is to start getting you into that pattern. Okay? The pattern is just as important. The pattern is just as important. Your body will get acclimated quickly because the body, that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to survive. And if the body says, okay, this human is going to feed us tomorrow, great. That's why people sometimes they're like, oh, I've been doing ADF, but it hasn't been working. Have you been doing ADF? Like, let's be honest. Have you been really doing ADF? When I was doing ADF, the weight flew off me. When I was doing true ADF, when I was doing true ADF, it didn't matter what I ate. It didn't matter, um, you know, what I was gonna eat. It didn't matter. Like, it knew every other day to eat. That's it. And I lost the weight. It was expected weight loss every week with true ADF. So ask yourself, are you doing true ADF? For those who have been ADFing and have reached a plateau, you can't say, like, oh, I haven't been seeing results if you're not ADFing. It doesn't go that way. So as long as you start, continue the pattern. You must stick to the pattern if you want to see results and if you want to feel like you could get through your fast day. All right. So please keep that in mind. The pattern matters. Every other day, fast. Every other day, eat. If you need to put it on a calendar, do so. If you need to put it on a whiteboard, do so. I'm looking at my whiteboard over there right now. You could just write fast, feast, today, fast, feast for 7 days. That's it. By day 7, you should be dying to keep going, honestly. Because after a while, you start to crave fast days. Like, fast days just feel like a release for you. That's how it felt for me. I used to crave fast days on true ADF. Um, the last time I did that, my mom was like, "Say I could starve yourself." Mothers, Jamaican mothers be like, hashtag Jamaican mothers. I'm doing a 21-hour fasting daily, but I have coffee with sugar. Yes, sugar is bad. Do not have sugar. Um, yes, but I tell them not to police other adults. It could be triggering, and they would hate if I did it to them. That's very true. That's a good point. Told my wife, and she's my biggest cheerleader. Oh, I love that for you, Fareed. Women are usually like, they just want their men to just be their best selves. So I'm, as much as I love that, I'm not surprised. Women want their loved ones to be their best selves. I'm the kind of person that needs right away results, and that has been my failure for past tries to lose grief, weight, and have gained, but seen the results people achieve by sticking to this new. Okay. Do you recommend any pre and probiotics? I guess my most consistent probiotic has been apple cider vinegar, honestly. And I no longer use Bragg's. I use this one called White House. Um, listen, once on an empty stomach and at night, feeds the guts right. And it's the cheapest. Okay, you don't need any fancy anything. It's cheap. You got a million servings in one bottle. I'm not going to beat you over the head with products, okay? I'm turning 40 in March, and I think my gut really needs a good reset. Fasting is the way to do it. Give your stomach a rest. I told my husband, he was with me 100%. He just said, I hope I don't get sick as I'm epileptic. Okay, well, make sure you talk to your doctor about this, just, or at least Google search, because I want you to be healthy. My menstrual just started today. Should I cut it short? Absolutely not. Your menstrual is fine. You're fine to be on your menstrual while fasting. It's the week before you bleed. The week before you bleed is the week where you should not be doing extended fasts. Okay. But if you're already bleeding, you join in. Choosing the right time to start your fast is so essential. I start at 4 p.m. and end at 1 p.m. the next day. That's interesting. I've never thought of that. Hmm. So that's what I like about these chats, is that you can learn something. 36 hours doesn't have to be the same for everyone. For this challenge, I would like it to be, so we're all on the same page, but so we're all in different time zones. You don't have to be starting from sunup to sunup like I do, but 36 hours roughly. Um, I'm holding strong, doing my sleep hack right now of holding down my right nostril and only breathing out of the left. So hopefully after this live, I'll be sleepy. Hang in there. Holding down my right nostril and breathing out of my left. I could see how that would be soothing. Yeah, that it's coming on. Ginger, honey, cinnamon. Child, it's coming on. I'm just sitting here and I could just feel, it's wild. Like, I didn't even do anything. I have my vitamins and supplements every day. Do I double my maintenance calories? It's 1501. How how is your maintenance calories 1501? Are you 90 pounds? You might have to recalculate that because hmm, I've never seen it so low. But the range would be between your maintenance and your weight gain. So eat at your weight gain, Allie. What shade is your NYX? My NYX fat oil is in Supermodel. Absolutely love them. I also have another deeper plum color one, but I can't find it for the life of me. I don't know what happened to it. I love that one though. It's so gorgeous. And they're not sticky and they last long. It's like long-term shine. I love them. I tend to get an upset stomach on an empty stomach. Um, you could try the psyllium husk hack. Um, you can have some coffee with a little protein in it, like some whole milk or soy, or I don't know, an upset stomach. Are you sure it's not just you don't like not having something in your stomach? It could be that too. Like hunger is not supposed to be comfortable. So maybe like if your stomach is empty, you think it's an upset stomach. How long did it take for your body to adjust to alternate day fasting? 7 days. By day seven, I was like I knew because I gave myself 7 days when I started. In April 2021, I told myself I was gonna give myself 7 days. Um, and if I didn't get anything out of it, then I would just move on. But I had to give myself 7 days. And I knew it worked because I continued, which was rare for me because I'm so used to giving up. I'm very used to giving up. So the fact that I kept going meant that something was working and that I was used to it. So I definitely know it was like 7 days. By day seven, you should be ready for week two. That's why it's a 7 day challenge. I know in 7 days you could accomplish greatness. Um, let's see. Um, think about Googling the benefits of purple onion soup. I add oregano to mine and I don't get sick. I haven't been sick in a while, so I'm just sitting here just feeling, that little tingle. That tingle is like why? Like why? Thank God you found this supportive community. What a great way to start the new year. I love that. Me too. I'm so happy for y'all to have each other. It is truly a community. So talk to each other, answer each other's questions, ask questions so I could, say them out loud. Maybe I'll help someone else. It's truly a community. Can we get to 200 viewers? That would have been a peak. Oh, it's 202. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video so we could start getting my channel back in rotation because, after I took a little sabbatical, YouTube was like, "Oh, what am I pushing out your work for? You're not even on here all that much." So once YouTube sees that this video is liked and being watched and commented on, they'll start promoting the video again. And then we could get more skinny people in this world. More fit people, less obese people. Less obesity is the goal for 2024. What brand is the sardines from Walmart? Are they in tomato sauce? No. I can't think. I forgot the name of the brand. Let me see if I can remember. But it's really. It's it's in a red box and it's skinless and boneless. If anybody knows the name of it, write it down below. Skinless, boneless. Like I once I figured out like there was skinless and boneless sardines, I couldn't go back. And it's called Spanish style sardines. I love sardines. I love sardines. I love herring. I've never had anchovy. It's called King Oscar. King Oscar. Really. So yeah, it's called King Oscar. You probably can't see that, but yeah. King Oscar. I need to go back to my normal weight and fit again in my clothes. I gained weight due to grief. I understand that. I feel that. I feel that. I messed up on today. However, I'm not going to give up. You better not. You better not, Aretha. You continue. Well, there's no giving up. We don't give up on ourselves, whether it's this way or another way, but it has to get done. Craving fast days is a thing. Yeah, absolutely. People who've been on the ADF journey can tell you, can definitely vouch for that. Like you start craving fast days. Coffee and almond milk while fasting, is it okay? I'll allow it as long as it's under 50 calories. So you get a 50-calorie max. If you go over that, questionable. The Impatient Crafter, also you can binge watch her videos. I don't know who that is. The Impatient Crafter sounds good though. I have survived my day one. Great job. Good job. I'm trying to research the best magnesium for digestion. I have one I linked in my description box. If you want to check that out, is the most complete magnesium and it promotes better digestion and healthy sleep. I shared with my daughter before. I told my husband and pleasantly surprised by his reaction. He knows I needed a reset. I'm very happy for you, Myra. May you please suggest a fasting salt brand? Um, I have one linked in my description box. You could check that out. Ooh, so many questions. I love it. Brody is capping like SZA. Listen, no SZA slander will be tolerated around these parts. That's my Scorpio queen. Who's Brody? Who you cussing out, Braxton? Let me find out you're a troll. May you please suggest a fasting salt? Check out my description. I'll put that down there. Headaches and eye strain common. Headaches are common. Get some salts in, whether it's fasting salts, electrolytes. Get you some pink Himalayan salt, and then chase it with the water. It should like clear that up. How do you use your ACV? Um, so in the morning, I'll have it on an empty stomach. I'll do a tablespoon or two, like a splash inside of a cup of water, and that's it. Gulp it down, and then I'll move on with my life. I'll let it like set, so it's like 15 minutes or so, and then I'll have something else. And then at night, I'll have it like before my last meal. So it helps break down food because it helps increase my stomach acids. So like food is broken down more because I have poor digestion. And I know that because I don't burp. Like I know there's people that are like, oh, I burp all the time. I don't burp. And not burping is not a good thing. That means you're like my food isn't processing, it's not being broken down. And so um apple cider vinegar helps me burp And that's how I know it's working. That's how I know it's working because it helps debloat me. Because I'm not burping, my stomach gets bloated, and my enzymes, my mastozymes by Bioptimizers, I love those as well. Digestive enzymes. You're the Stephanie Perry of ADF. Who's Stephanie Perry? Who's Stephanie Perry? I gotta find out. Oh, Stephanie Perry. Oh, I love Stephanie Perry. Stephanie Perry is she's a black woman that talks about women leaving, like leaving the workplace and living for themselves and all kind of stuff. I love her. She's great. I'd even like two and two to even get together in my head. Ooh, JD from Italy. Hello. Any advice for young black men in the dating market? Um, for young black men in the dating market, if you're young and you're black and you're a man, I think your biggest commodity for the dating market will be getting your life together. So I would highly suggest don't worry about dating until you have a career, not a job, but a career. Okay? Get you a career. A career. Work on getting a career. Women like men with careers. Um and leave them girls alone until you get a career. That is my biggest advice to you, sir. All right? I'm rooting for you. I promise you. I am rooting for you, Braxton. Work on getting a career, my love. Um should I fast while sick? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't. I personally do not. Let me think about when I was doing true ADF. Did I fast when I was sick? You know, the funny thing is, I was hardly ever sick because when you're in autophagy, when you're in autophagy, cells, like the cells are stagnant. That means they don't replicate. So if you catch something while you're in autophagy, it doesn't replicate. So you hardly ever get sick. So that's funny that you mentioned that because I can't even remember if I was ever sick while doing ADF. Y- I personally wouldn't. I would want like a lot of liquids such as broth and soups and teas and stuff, but um you will not be sick as long if you do fast. If you want to get out of your sickness faster, you can fast. Seriously. All right. Ooh, look at all these questions, child. This is so much fun. Thank you for joining me on this Monday. Don't forget to hit the like button because YouTube is tripping. Ooh. Nice hair. Did you get locks? Yes, I am locking. You look so pretty. You inspired me. Thank you so much. Is it doer? 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 Thank you so much. I did better than I thought I was going to do today. Yeah, this is the distraction live. Cause what time is it now? It's 8:24. I'll keep you until 9 o'clock, and then you're on your own. You are on your own past 9, and I'm on my own past 9. But what I would do to not self sabotage and to make sure I make it to my 36-hour fast, which I will break in the morning. After this, I'm going to take a nice hot shower. For one, yeah, I get so excited about nighttime routines. If you do not have a nighttime routine, get yourself a nighttime routine. Now, fast day, fast night is the time to get yourself a nighttime routine because it is delicious taking care of yourself. There's nothing I love more in my day than when it's like self-care time, okay? And self-care time should start early. If you're coming in from work in the evening, it should start like right after work because if you wait too late, you won't do it. Okay. And what you want to do is get your skincare in early because you want time for those fancy products that you bought to like sink into your skin. Because if you do it too late before bedtime, you're just gonna wipe all of it off onto the pillow, and then you're gonna have to wash your pillowcases, and it's just a lot. Do your self care routine. So what I'm gonna do, get my micellar water, wipe off all of this off my face. Okay, I'm gonna spritz my locks with the mister, push her back. I'm going to cleanse my skin, doing the 60-second cleansing method. Okay, there's not, when I tell you fast day and self-care goes together like Tom and Jerry, all right? Maybe that's not the best reference, but okay, and then I'm going to take my cleansed skin, go into the shower. I like to shave, I like to buff my feet, I like to stand and ponder. Okay, sometimes I'll bring my phone in, I'll play like a video that I don't have to look at, I'll just listen to it. Okay, I get out, damp skin, I put on my serums. It's so much fun, y'all. It's so much. I put on my serums. While my serums are sinking in, when I'm on my damp skin, I'll put on my lotions and potions. Whatever I want to smell like for the night. Lately, I've been gravitating towards cherry. Yum. Then I will finish up with my creams and oils on my skin. I Every night I do my lash serum every single night. Okay, the lashes, these are mine. Every night I do my lash serum. You're gonna ask. It is the Grand Lash from Amazon. If you want, I could put a link in the description box. Um, and then after that, I'll definitely take my magnesium pills. Take my magnesium pills. Maybe some tea. I don't really like to drink the tea too late because I gotta get up in the night and use the bathroom. And then lay my head to rest, okay? Go to sleep. It's the fastest time travel you'll ever give yourself. Put yourself out of your own misery and go to sleep. Feel free to go on Amazon and look up fasting salts. Yeah, I take my supplements every day now because I I need them. You mentioned you take your supplements every day. Okay. Yeah. No, I start taking my supplements every day because when I'm dirty fasting, like I guess the biggest thing, like the reason I wasn't taking my supplements every day because I had gummy vitamins and I don't want to have gummies on my fast day. I'm going to tell you this right now. Gummies are a scam. Okay. Gummies are a scam. They don't work. Get you some capsules or liquids, not even tablets. Tablets are a scam too. They're a cheap scam. They make you feel like you're doing something you're not. Tablets hardly ever break down in your stomach. Okay, and whatever it does is about 20% of its potency. Get you a nice tablet, high quality tablet, or the liquid. The liquid is 100%. A liquid a vitamin is 100% absorbed in the body. All right. If you want your hair to grow, get you a liquid supplement. If you want your skin to glow, get you a liquid supplement. Gummies are a scam. You know how I know? Because my niece accidentally ate half of a bottle of gummies. And thank God she did not pass away because we were like, oh, we got to pump her stomach. She was fine. She was fine. And that's how I know gummies are a scam. Okay. Um, yeah, Celtic salt is great. It's better than Himalayan. If you could put your hands on some whatever has the most trace minerals, you'll be doing yourself a favor. We don't get enough trace minerals. So if you see Celtic salt over pink Himalayan, even better, especially if you're taking it for fasting. Potassium, magnesium, sodium are the three components you need to worry about. So make sure it has those. Not only is today day one of ADF, but day one of no meat. I have did no meat before, so I want to be hard. Good for you, Kiana. And don't forget, this is dry January. We're not drinking all January. This is dry January. Dry January. There's no drinking. Kiana, okay. Okay. I finally caught your live. I need this distraction because I swear I was so ready to give in to the meal. I cooked cabbage. Ooh, chat. What? You cooked cabbage, cornbread, fried fish, and black-eyed beans. Sounds like a New Year's meal if I ever heard one. And you are the MVP for not partaking in that. Good for you, Miss Brown Sugar. I'm a precious jewel. Thank you, Queen of the South. You know what? And so I was watching Haley Gamba. You know, she's the self-proclaimed um, queen of self-care, and she was like, "I'm giving my year uh, of a adjective or just like a word to describe the year. So whenever you feel like you're veering off path, um, you can refer back to what the year is supposed, the energy you're supposed to carry for the year. So in the chat, I told that to my girls. Like I have a girls chat, and I was like, you could use words like empowered, savage, bold, unstoppable, powerful. You know what my word for the year is? Princess. Princess. That is my word for the year. Everything I do needs to have princess energy. I need to carry myself regally. I need to deserve princess treatment. If I don't like it, it has to go. If I'm not pretty, I need to fix it. I don't leave the house looking any in any way. Princess. That is my word for the year. And I need to just remember that throughout the entire year. The whole 2024 is princess. And once I've conquered princess 2024, then 2025 will be something else if God so helps me make it to there. So consider having a word for 2024, whether it's unstoppable or passionate, whatever the word is for you. Give 2024 a word, what the word should convey the entire year. Okay. So her Queen of the South saying I'm a precious jewel. I'm like, oh yeah, princesses usually are. Bless you though. Thank you so much. Um, good job, Mally, for almost being at your goal. Okay, Sherma, you had some cheese. I hope it was less than 50 calories. I just finished reading Fast Like a Girl by Dr. Mindy Pelz, and I adjust my ADF according to my cycle. Yeah, if you're struggling, the time you find yourself struggling is usually due to your hormones. So fasting like a girl is a great idea. It actually explained why I was having a lot of shedding, hair shedding. I was experiencing hair shedding doing true ADF, and I was scared. And reading Fast Like a Girl made me understand that, hey, I'm not supposed to be fasting during this time. I've been vegan for 3 to 4 years now. Good for you. That's awesome, Braxton. I was vegan for 1 year and then I got pregnant, and my baby was like, I want beef and eggs. How many hours is good when starting back doing ADF? 36. 36 hours is the ADF. I don't burp either and I'm always swollen. I will try ACV. Yeah, do that. Thanks to your videos, I've added collagen to my morning routine. Collagen is Plump skin life. Okay. Plump skin life. I really need to re-up on my element though, because element in conjunction with collagen, the collagen peptides, when I tell you hydration central, like any fine lines on your face, it was filled out. Filled out with that combo. Water, element, collagen. Okay. Plain tea is more than okay to drink. Please do. Just no sugar. Off topic. You love my locks. Thank you. I love that I'm getting so much love on the locks. Thank you. Oh, y'all really out here talking to each other. Y'all hooking up. Y'all hooking up in the chat. Oh, y'all hooking up in the chat. I don't know if you're talking to me, Braxton, but are these questions for me, Braxton? You have so many. The size. Oh, okay. Do you exercise on fast day? Exercise for this challenge will be walking. It'll be Pilates and it'll be yoga. Okay, Braxton, don't let me ban you. Do I use Lumen? I have a Lumen. I have a Lumen because I did a collaboration with Lumen and I tried it out, and it's actually very useful. It did teach me a lot because I'm a person that I like research and stats and stuff. So Lumen is a device you blow into it, and based on your breath, it can tell whether you're in fat burning mode or carb burning mode, whether you have enough energy to do a long workout or a shorter workout. It's very interesting. You know what it told me? It told me that me being in a 36-hour fast was too long and that I was burning sugar instead of fat. So that was interesting. Ooh, I like your word of the year, JD. Worthy. That is okay. Your word is execution. That could go one of two ways. Go like pew pew, like we executing, or okay, I know what you mean. Getting things done. Elevation, beautiful Nubian. Yes, give your year a word. My new word is going to be all right. It's time to go. You got to go, Braxton. You about to go. Element LMNT is um why did I blank? Because I just had to quiet this fool. Um Element is an electrolyte. It's LMNT. What time is it? Okay. I made some homemade veggie broth to drink every other day. Absolutely. On your feast days, that's fine. On your feast days. What's my skincare routine? I could tell you my skincare products. My skincare products is I use Urban Skin RX. And ever since I started using it, the glow has been different. I bought the kit with the cleanser. It has a vitamin C serum. It has a retinol serum. It came with a moisturizer. And yeah. So that like Urban Skin RX has been so good to me. And then I use also a manual exfoliant maybe like once a week and a chemical exfoliant twice a week. I'm using Natrium from Target's 2% salicylic exfoliant. And I do that day and night. Every day I wear SPF. My word of the year is consistent. Get it, get it. Um, how has ADF changed your skin? I think the biggest thing I noticed with ADF changing my skin is I don't get like texture as much anymore. I guess because I was eating things that I was allergic to, and now I don't. Like I had a lot of like textured skin. It wasn't like bumps, but it was like hives. So I think that's the biggest thing. And of course, like youthfulness, because if you're doing ADF clean and if you do clean ADF, you get into autophagy, and autophagy is just like it will renew your skin cells. So you'll have like brand new skin and your glow will be like on 12 out of a 10, your glow will be on 12. ADF can affect your fertility. You might just get pregnant faster. Okay. So beware. I'm doing this challenge. My metabolism is very slow and I need to heal. The purpose is for healing. Yes, healing is a great thing. Your word of the year is joy. Everything you do should be bringing you joy, okay? Pew pew in those goals. You're welcome, JD. My word is now. I like that. No time like the present. The present is a present. Any thoughts on wall Pilates? It's interesting. That's interesting. Listen, right now, I guess I'm in that phase of my life where I don't want to do any back-breaking work. I remember when I was in college, I used to come home and do Insanity. Insanity by Shaun T. It's like jumping up and down, running left and right. I can't catch my breath fast enough before the next round start. Like, no, no. I never liked running. So I used to force myself to run. Never again. You gonna get this walk. You're gonna get this walk. And if I don't want to walk briskly, I'm not walking briskly. Okay. I love weight training, but I'm not like I don't want to heavy strength train anymore. It doesn't appeal to me anymore. I used to like go really heavy. Now, not anymore. I will use a moderate amount, like a 35-pound weight to do squats. Before it was like 80, 90. And I got great results. Like my butt was like, but now I'm just respecting my body. It's a lot about respecting your body. Especially since I read Mindy Peltz's book and it explained to me why I couldn't like I was struggling with a fast at a certain time of the month and I thought it was me. I thought it was me. I I didn't I didn't want to do those things because my body was telling me not to. So I'm going to respect my body and wall Pilates sounds nice and light and doable. Now, if you have like major goals, it has to be in combination with something a little bit more powerful or a program. But I guess if you're consistent with anything, it can reap any kind of results, right? You've been such a great informational source. You're so welcome, Vidika. Thank you for the distraction. You're very welcome. It's distracting me too, because we burned up what, like about 2 hours. I love it. How many consecutive months did you do true ADF before maintaining? True ADF, I did April, May. I did 4 months of true ADF, and then I did sporadic ADF. Is there such a thing as sporadic ADF? I wasn't as strict with ADF. I guess when I got the job, because it was very physical. And like I was losing weight probably too fast, honestly. Like I was losing so much weight because the job was physical. I was eating every other day, and on my feast days I was eating chicken patties and hot sauce. So I was just like, yeah, I guess I could calm down. And that's why it took me 8 months to lose 67 pounds. I could have lost it a long time ago. I could have lost 67 pounds in 6 months, but yeah, that job was very physical. My word of the year is push through. I normally self sabotage. You're very welcome. Push through. Push through is a great word for the year. Yeah, if you're new, we are coming up with words for the years to carry energy throughout the entire year. Create a word that like propels you and that you want to have that energy throughout the year, whether it's unstoppable, ruthless, um, whatever word just like lights something in you. For me, it's princess. Like, because I've been so in my masculine for so long that discovering that I don't want to be a do it all, a know it all. Um, I want help. I need help. So the energy I want to carry is princess energy. So that's what I'm doing. That's my word for the year is princess. Do you chew gum while fasting? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because fasting breath is horrible. Find you a good sugar-free gum and have at it. Don't use it all day. Like use it more so to get rid of bad breath than to, keep your mouth busy. Um, okay. Don't be using gum to like just keep your mouth going. 80F is the same as for rolling 48s? No. 80F is a 36-hour fast. So you eat every other day. Rolling 48s is what, like every 2 days you eat? No, thank you. Do I have PCOS? I don't. I have fibroids. Um, Welcome, sunshine. I need to lose 40 pounds. Becoming more feminine is a challenge for sure. If you guys are interested in things I've learned on my feminine journey, because I've been on it since 2018 and I've learned so much to get me to this point. And I feel like I'm finally like really, I do want to, I will be talking about like men, dating, self worth, confidence after this challenge is over. So if you're into that, get ready. If you have any suggestions, I also will be looking at what's going on in celebrity news and seeing what life lessons we could learn from this. There's a lot going on. So, and I have opinions or at least things we could pull from it that we can try to avoid ourselves to avoid repeating cycles. Because repeating cycles, like you swear you thought you learned and you're just repeating cycles, that's also self sabotage. If it feels familiar, you're probably doing it wrong. Because growth doesn't feel familiar, it feels uncomfortable. Okay. If it feels comfortable, you're probably doing it wrong. Just like this fast, if you feel like it's comfortable, I need to like crack the whip on you because you need to be in pain. Yeah, fasting is not supposed to be comfortable. You're not to it's like, especially if you're surrounded by food in a modern world, like it's not comfortable to fast. So don't expect it to be. It's simple, but it's not easy. And it's free 99. So that's even better. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to join any clubs. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be on a subscription. It's free. Utilize it. It's powerful, it's healthy, it cures, it saves lives, it reverses aging. Like, how can you be mad at fasting? Everybody's meant to fast. Every single human is meant to fast. That's why they created a whole meal around it. It's called breakfast, break fast. We're all meant to fast. The length of the fast varies. How long you're supposed to fast varies from individual to individual. But as a human, you are meant to fast because you're not supposed to have constant access to food. We weren't made that way. We weren't born to eat all the time. Are those microlocks? Yes, they are. How do you help with the insomnia that comes with fasting? It's really hard. I suggest working out to exhaust yourself so you're tired by the end of the day. Having a nighttime routine is a good one because you start to wind down your body. As I said, your body's very smart. It starts to expect, okay, something at the end of a routine. Like routines are usually in front of something that's supposed to happen. So, like, a lot of people read before bedtime in order to, like, wind down. So having a nighttime routine is good to start the wind down process so your body knows, okay, we're getting ready for sleep. Having a good nighttime routine. Um, magnesium. Magnesium is another one. Get you some magnesium, valerian, melatonin. I used to use melatonin hard, but I didn't feel like my sleep was restful. It felt like a hard crash. It wasn't a restful sleep on melatonin. So, it puts you to sleep. It helps you like get to sleep faster, but it wasn't a great restful sleep. Thank you, Angela. Do I do oil pulling? I don't. I don't. I need to learn more about being feminine since my nasty divorce. When I tell you, so I'm on a dress challenge. Like I'm wearing a dress every day for 30 days. And I'll update you like maybe a short, like do a YouTube short at the end of it because I'm really like I'm doing lives until further notice. As I said, I want things to be easy. I'm not editing. I don't want to edit. I don't feel like editing. So lives it is. And my power is in my gab. So all this vlogging and stuff and editing and then taking 30 days to post something is over. I'm sorry. So, but I could do a short. I could put together a whole bunch of, clips and make a short and post it on YouTube. So after my 30 days, I'll make a short. But I went to the barbershop with my boys. What was it? Sunday, yeah. And I went, it was after church, wearing, a nice little Sunday dress. Actually, the same dress that you saw me in on yesterday's live. And the barbershop owner was familiar with me because I've been going there for like almost a year now. But, I'm going in. My face is done. I'm cute. My hair is done. Wearing some boots and stuff and my nice little dress. Lip gloss done. So of course you look feminine and not tacky, not sexy. I looked feminine. Okay, like a woman that you open the doors for, a woman that you don't curse in front of. There's a difference. There really is a difference. Okay. And he struck up a little conversation with me and he was like, "Oh, how was your Christmas and stuff?" I was like, "Oh, it was good. I enjoyed it. I didn't really get any gifts or anything." He was like, "Oh, you didn't get any gifts?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, I got a perfume from my mom, but that was it." And he was like, I was like, "Did you?" And he's like, "Oh no, I don't get much." He was just like a Dominican man, a big Dominican man. So I'm waiting for my son's haircut to be finished. And I'm like waiting by the door because my butt was getting like falling asleep from being there so long. And then I see him go out to his car. He walks past me, he goes out to his car and he's rummaging, and I'm like kind of like glancing at him because I'm standing by the door. And he comes back. You know what he gave me? He gave me this big old bottle of wine. And he was like, Merry Christmas. I was like, thank you. You're so sweet. Mind you, mind you, never gave me anything before, didn't even remotely display any interest in me or anything. And he still didn't like display interest in me. But my appearance, how I carried myself, how I looked, made him made him in his masculine. Do you understand? It made him more in his masculine. Me being a feminine woman made him want to give. Okay? So men are inspired by beauty. Anyways, this is a whole other story. But anyways, I got a whole bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and it was just really nice because it ever since I started the challenge, the 30-day dress challenge, like things have been just happening weirdly, like just the looks from men of all cultures, Spanish, Asian, white, black, like all of them look. And as I said, it's not like tacky, sexy. It's like just a feminine woman. Like they look, they hold doors, they give. I'll let you know more once as the my personal challenge continues, but it's fun. Scorpio vibes. Ew, ew, ew. On refeed days, what is the max amount of calories? Rose, what did you say? You said big pum pum vibes. What is that even like? What? This is wild. I'm up in my heel game. Yes, the shoe game is powerful. You have like, and another thing I realized when walking, if you are walking and your hips aren't moving, you're doing it wrong. You are too in your masculine energy. Your hips should be swaying when you're walking. So at the first time I realized and shifted, my hips were hurting because they didn't move when I walked. That's how stiff they were at that point. I didn't realize I wasn't swaying. So when you walk, you want your hips to go up and down on each side. Okay? Walk like a model. Don't care about nobody else. When you go out on your next walk, practice walking like a model just to start freeing up your hips. Your hips carry a lot of trauma in them. Start working on your hips. Okay, get into the frog position. Start whining, twerk with a purpose. Okay, start getting your feminine energy back by getting the hips loose. Okay, if your back hurts, you're stiff. Okay. I want you to start feeling like, like your hips are meant to do something. If you're walking and your hips aren't moving, start consciously working. And now I walk, my hips are always moving. Okay. It took a little shift to make a big difference. And it just brings a lot of just feminine energy, my love. Um, so when I say I'm going to be talking about celebrities, I'm going to be talking about like what lesson can we learn? Like the biggest thing right now is like Simone Biles and her husband thing. What lesson can we pull from that? Sometimes one thing I was thinking about is like, does it pay to date a pretty man? Sometimes, like the best loving I've ever had, it was a man that didn't like look like he didn't deserve me. And that's why you see a lot of pretty ass women with some funny looking men because the guy knows what he has is a damn trophy. What Mr. Simone Biles doesn't know that he has a trophy because he's a pretty red dime. Child bye. Um, Farid, your word is king. I love that for you. Procrastination and self-sabotage needs to go. Honestly, a big reason why I locked is to be more feminine because my hair was like I was always hiding it, and now it could grow really long, and when it gets longer, it's just gonna be all up in my face and cascading down my shoulders, and I will never have another bad hair day again. Once she locks and starts gaining length, I will never have another bad hair day again. So that was a big part of my locking. I wanted to be more feminine. I wanted to right now it's short and, a little frizzy, but she's cute and she looks good on me because it's a whole package. You're gonna get a whole package and people know locks grow. My skin is glowing. Bless you. Disciplined is your word. Yes, ADF will help you build discipline. The nails are popping. Thank you. I did it myself. These are the Bart Art nails that I buffed off the French. They're from Amazon. I buffed off the French. They're like the best press-ons I've ever had. And then I painted them this beautiful glittery color. I'm really into pink. The shape is premium. The length is premium. The color, and they last a long time. I've had these on for a week now. And um, I actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's the Bart Art nails. Is it? B Tart box nails. Yeah, so I got these in the almond shape, and these have the black French. And yeah, I will never be slipping on my nail game again. Like the other day, I accidentally slammed my finger and the tip broke off. An hour later, it was replaced and fine. So my nails should always be done because guess what? My hands move different when I have nails on. Like I don't feel so stumpy. I feel like it's the little things. It's really the little things that matter. It's the little things. I know like to some people it feels like minuscule and like what? But once you start doing them, once you start wearing more dresses, once you have your nails always done, once you go out the house looking like somebody, you can't go back. It's hard to go back because you realize the difference in behavior towards you experience. I love dry fast. Dry fasting was my thing, but I just felt bad when I didn't have water. But I used to dry fast all the time because um, when I drank water, I used to like activate my hunger. I'm just reading Rose's comments. She's hilarious. Like what? Rose, you're a mad woman. Yes, men do appreciate women in dresses. You know why? Because masculine men want the opposite of what they are. Like, I'm gonna actually do a video because I realized I was attracting a lot of feminine men, and that's a big deal. It's a big deal. Because I was emanating masculine energy. Um, Never again, I promise you. And as this goes on, I will keep you updated on everything I've learned, and I will let you know how it turned out. It's going to turn out well, I know it, because it's already going amazingly. Good forget things. Yeah, good forget things. Pretty man, no, and he thinks he's the catch. Yeah, I wish I could have caught that lesson, but there'll be more because men will be men and no offense, Fareed. Okay. Um, your hair looks cute. They last long. Yeah, these press-ons are immaculate. So if you're interested, go get these. The B Art box nails. They're pricey, but you get like 5 of them in there. Five sets. Am I inspired by anyone's style? No. You know why? Because I've learned two of the biggest things that all women should learn. Okay. Two of the biggest things that I've learned and that impacted my style to the point where I usually, if not always, get it right. Okay. I learned my body type, my Kibi body type, which I find is very important because I always used to look at women, admire their style, and try to recreate it on me, and it never looked right. It's because we don't have the same body type. So that's why I don't emulate styles anymore. I learned my Kibi body type. So if you want to take the Kibi body type test, um, go ahead and Google that. I'll put in Kibi. Do the Kibi body type test. If you are looking to level up your wardrobe, once you learn that, you can't look back. Okay. And two is I learned my color seasons. Okay. My personal color season is I'm a soft summer. Okay. So black women or women of color all think that vibrant colors look great on them and saturated colors look great on, women of color and melanated skin be popping and popping and popping and neons and vibrant. Okay. I realized whenever I put on really saturated colors, I looked weird. I looked weird. Whenever I colored my hair black, weird, 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 weird. And I found out that I am a soft summer colored type. Yeah. Which is I look better in muted colors. Muted colors, okay? Um So anything that's dulled by gray looks better on my skin tone because I'm not a very saturated person. Whereas someone like maybe Lupito Nyong'o could wear cobalt blue and hot fuchsia and get away with it. Me, I always look great in like blush pink, lavenders, pastel blues, sage greens, cream, not white, charcoal, not black. And my hair has to be like medium brown. I can never be black. It'll never look right. Lipsticks. I used to wear like hot pink lipstick and wonder how come she looks good in it and not me. I need to stick to dusty rose. Anything muted, dusty, ashy colored is what works for me. I can't wear bold gold. My gold has to be like muted, like I can't wear like bright yellow gold. I have to wear. So those are the two things. If you want to look great, find out those two things, you could change your life. I promise you. All right, that's it. Stop self sabotaging yourself. We killed 2 hours talking, and the next thing that you should be doing is getting ready for bed, which is what I'm going to do now. All right. Make sure you're going into your feast day with food already ready. Okay. Where do you get a color analysis from? You could go online and see what like works for you, but you could also play around with clothes you already own. Clothes I always felt great in was pink. Like pink looks beautiful on me. I knew that much. Okay? If there's a color that you look great in, like you don't notice the clothes first, you notice yourself first, that's a great color for you. All right? So other than that, I'm a flamboyant natural. Flamboyant naturals are usually tall, broad, and high vertical. All right? I'm going to wrap it up. You guys, happy new year, and we'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow, 7 p.m. again. All right, or around those times, like 7:15. It should be 7 o'clock because I'm coming home from work at 5. I'll be home by, dang, what time I'm gonna be home by? I'll be home by like 5:45. Okay. All right. So have a beautiful night and don't go back to the kitchen. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.